pound for pound, and for a length of career and the ability he had and his knowledge of the game, I always picked Jacques Plante as the best of all the bunch. Just a shade above a guy like Sawchuk, just a shade above Perron, just a shade above these people. But he was that shade above.
Jacques was a different guy. He loved to knit. The first time I saw him knit a toque, I couldn't believe it.
Jacques Plante was a loner. Reading and knitting were his pastimes. In his 19 years in the game, he donned the pads for 5 NHL clubs. But in goal, he was fearless. However, having watched his opponent's shots get faster and higher, Plante decided it was time to develop a mask.
I remember the time that Toe Blake quoted in the paper saying that Jacques Plante is a little bit puck shy. And he says that's why he's making, more or less working on a mask. And actually, it wasn't true. Jacques says he had one head and he wanted to keep it, and that was it.
The first time that he wore the mask in a game was at Madison Square Garden, a slap shot from Andy Badgate to hit Jacques right on it. I'm telling you, his nose was there. So he went to the clinic, and when he came back, it was a mess. But Jacques said, I'm ready to go back, but I have to wear my mask. And no way, looking at Jacques, that Toe could say no.
Toe Blake, who made no secret of the fact that he hated Jacques Plante and was responsible for Jacques Plante's trade to the New York Rangers, said to me once, in the 5 years that the Canadians won their consecutive cups, he said, Jacques Plante was the best goaltender I ever saw.
His honors included 1 Hart, 7 Vezina trophies, and 6 Stanley Cups. But it was his mask that would change the game forever.